Welcome to the Kleros How-To series. If you're here, you're probably already using Kleros, so you know it's built by coaches for coaches. Today we're going to walk through two important parts of the platform, the program builder and the workout display. These two tabs let you program every cycle for every sport and run your training sessions, all while maximizing your time. So let's get into it. Think of the program builder as your master plan, the map to your training. This is where you plan the big picture, your training blocks, your phases, periodization structure. Before a single rep gets logged, this is where you lay out what you're doing and when you're doing it. You can build programs from scratch or duplicate previous programs as a template. Either way, the structure is flexible enough to handle whatever your system looks like. Whether you're running a linear progression for your freshmen or a conjugate style block for your varsity guys. Inside the program builder, you're organizing workouts across a week by week and day by day structure and building out the sequence of training that your athletes are going to follow. It's your periodization plan laid out clearly so nothing falls through the cracks and you don't end up winging it on Tuesday. The real value here is that it keeps everything connected. Your programs live in one place, your athletes are tied to those programs, and everyone is on the same page. You, your assistants, and your athletes. Now, if the program builder is the map, the workout display tab is the GPS. Think of each folder as its own program. You can right-click any folder, name and rename them to match whatever you need. These could say baseball, basketball, volleyball, first block, second block, third block, whatever you need them to say. Within each folder, you have subfolders. This is where your exports from Program Builder are sent. So after I export the subfolder, all I have to do is click the workout I want and press play. The Program Builder also lets you add coaching notes and cues directly to exercises and display them in the workout display. So if you've got an assistant delivering a session or your athletes are following along on their end, the information they need is right there. You're not hoping somebody remembers the coaching points you said in the intro 20 minutes ago. Multiple groups or teams in one session? No problem. The Create Display function allows you to display multiple workouts from different folders simultaneously so every program gets exactly what they need. Here's the thing, these two tabs aren't separate tools. They're two parts of the same workflow. Your athletes get the right session on the right day, and you've got a clear record of what was prescribed no matter how you communicate the workout. Speaking of communicating the workout, you can print your training cards, whether you want single day cards that simply display everyone's working weight for your main movements, 1 week cards that display the entire group across all training days that week, or 3 week cards that communicate the next 3 week cycle for an individual athlete. These are exported all from the program you built. Kleros also makes your coaches cards so you can communicate the workouts to any additional coach in a more streamlined view. If you use tablets, cell phones, or Chromebooks in the weight room as a paperless way of communicating your program, you can use rack mode as your digital training card. You have the flexibility of setting groups or allowing individuals to log in separately. Here, athletes log their training sessions and have all the information they need at their fingertips. We'll cover rack mode more fully in a future video. When you export your timers, you have 6 different options to choose from. We'll cover how to build out each one in a separate video, but know that however you program and run your sessions, we've got you covered. A few quick points to highlight. In the Workout Display tab, use the Assign Groups button if your athletes train in designated racks. This tells the system how you want to group your athletes on training cards. These groups can also be used in rack mode to save time when logging in. The Settings tab in both the Program Builder and the Workout Display tabs are home to key components that allow you to set your preferences, such as group or individual login to rack mode, your default timers, the number of individuals at each rack, the default colors used for rotational timers, the default work-rest ratios for each timer type, and more. To start building a program, click New Program and input a name for this cycle. I can edit the name of the program by clicking the pencil displayed next to the program name. If I use a similar structure to each workout, I can right-click on the day of training and click Duplicate Day. This option allows me to add it to a training day in the current week, another week, or start a new week with the copy. Once I build out a week that I like, I can right-click the week header and click Duplicate Week to have that week of training duplicated to a new week. Now all I have to do is edit the rep scheme or percentage to reflect our progression for this cycle. I can print single day sheets from either tab by clicking Print in the Program Builder or by clicking Sheets in the Workout Display tab. Finally, I can edit the names of most items, including the day, by right-clicking on the title. That's the overview of the Program Builder and Workout Display tabs. 2 tabs, one connected system for programming and delivery. As you spend more time in the platform, you'll find your own rhythm with how you build and organize. But this is the foundation everything runs on. Next, we'll detail how we program each timer type, and then we'll get into rack mode.